Okay. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, YouTubers. Okay, perk up. This is the kitchen and stuff here and there. This might be my stash point for when Jersey gets here, just to, put things in here to get them out of the way, or I'll probably cram the camper full in the garage, whatever. Anyway, not that much stuff in there over there. This is my improvised. This is kind of interesting. Everything has a double purpose, right? So this is the aero cart, right? And I wanted some flat surface to put on there. Oh, look at the roll of duct tape to level it up, and a can of like chicken meat, but beef. It was a bigger can on the other side. So then the brown thing there, if you can see that coloration there, is the top of the propane furnace. That fit perfectly on this far end, and then it just kind of sits up here. Actually, it sit over the whole thing. No, it sit over that end. Anyway, it's working. I got it level. I have a table. It's mobile. So anyway, and that's dinner there. I got a 1-burner stove, and I was trying to kind of, where should I put it? I don't really want to be standing up if I don't have to. Cooking out there. So, this is my improvised table and stove and everything all in one. And then the propane tank, I leveled that up with the Igloo water cooler. And I put a box across that, so more table space. So I had a couple adventures today. If you've watching everything, I posted a video on the barn in there, about 30 feet by 30 feet, good size hay loft, about 20 feet height up there. So, we're all look at that and like, well, if we don't put hay up there, if we get it cleaned up, we could put, quite a few dome tents up there. 2 or 3, 4 families could, people could camp up there if they wanted to. It'd be out of the weather. I'm saying, in extreme cold weather, which both Jersey and I are following the Grand Solar Minimum information. Adapt 2030. Look at that channel, Ice Age Farmer. We better learn how to farm during the Ice Age. And to do that, we're going to have to use all this high-tech stuff. If anybody, if this happens, I'm saying, go ahead and take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a big grain of salt. Take it with a shaker of salt. But as Jim said in there, he takes gunny with a big grain of salt. But study it, because you see what's happening to England right now, and New England. They're both getting hammered bad. So not going to dwell on that, because I'll just be repeating myself. But study the issue, look at it. It makes sense. It's happened every 200 and 400 years. Grand Solar Minimum happens like clockwork. Volcanoes go off. There's a lot of volcanoes going off. Hello. So it's a daunting and challenging thing, shall we say. I made the comment the other day, I don't see in the book of Revelation about a third of the Earth's population freezing to death, but let me ask you this. What kind of conditions does it take to have 100-pound or whatever they are hailstones? Look it up. I'd look it up right now, but I'm just not feeling up to it. I'll check into that. Okay? Oh, heck, I'll do it right now. Alrighty. Revelation 16, 17 through 21. Biggest hailstone ever in the United States was South Dakota. And the talent that it says, a talent is somewhere between 75 to 100 pounds. Double check that. That's what this guy's saying, this Mark Niesler, Did some calculations on it. The largest hailstone discovered in the U.S. fell in Vivian, South Dakota, July 2010. Roughly volleyball-sized hail weighed 1.932 pounds. Measured 18 inches in circumference. Measured 18 inches in circumference, 8 inches in diameter. Below is a photograph of the hailstone. So, it says, I calculated the size of a 100-pound hailstone to be approximately 29 inches in diameter, about a yard wide. Sea level velocity, 284 miles an hour. You know, I think probably could go faster than that. Hailstone's diameter would be larger than the diameter of an average mountain bike wheel. The following photo shows a 29-inch left and a 26-inch right mountain bike wheel. Everybody's seen a mountain bike wheel, and you know what they be looking like, you know. And there is the hailstone from South Dakota. Okay, so, you know, I'm just saying, we in for hurting. Get this, you know, newsflash, I'm trying to read this book, and I am not focusing on a lot of other stuff. I'm stressed out. This the only reason I'm really talking here is because I had an adventure. I went up in the barn and I looked at that, and then I heard a neighbor fire up his chainsaw, tractor running, dropped a tree, and I'm like, introduce myself, go help him. Should I drive? Nah, I'll walk. You know, it's a nice day. Get some exercise. I didn't remember about dogs, wild dogs. The neighbor dog comes up and I feed him. He's nice, the guy across the road. But these people have a little knee nipper dog. It didn't quite reach my knee, but it nailed me pretty dang good. So I'm bleeding and stuff, hurting. So I had an adventure. Bring a cane, drive next time. I wanted to introduce myself and, you know, and see about getting wood, you know, because he's going to burn all the spare wood. Well, I'm going to build a rocket stove. That's a winter's worth of firewood for me. So I want to get up there. He's going to cut tomorrow, and if I'm not feeling too bad from this, I'm going to go up with my loppers. I got one anyway. I know where one is. I don't know where the other one is, but I got two. One will work. Axe, hatchet, whatever the heck. And harvest what I can and stuff the van full. Plus for bonfires and stuff around here. So anyway, a whole lot more productive than burning it off, which is what most people do around here. Like hay, my son says, Missouri is a recreational hay state. These guys just bale the hay to keep the field looking nice. They don't ever use it, hardly. A lot of people don't use it. So anyway, okay, well, this is not funny. The treading of the wine press analogy mentioned in Revelation 14:20 and elsewhere is befitting. I imagine the hailstones landing on people. I don't know if you can see that. All right, I'll just read it. Get this. I imagine the hailstones landing on people would have the same type of impact that a person's feet has when he or she lands on grapes. Mushy. The hailstones would absolutely crush anyone or anything that got in their way. If you ever want to read what just an elephant can do, or a Cape buffalo, read Peter Hathaway Capstick. His books are all titled like Death in the Dark Continent, Death in the Tall Grass, Death in Dark Places, no, Death in Silent Places, Death in, you know, Dangerous Places, Death in Wet Places, Death in Dry Places. No, Death in Dark, on the Dark Continent is the one. But an elephant, a pissed off elephant, can turn a human being into a, as he called it, a bag of jelly fairly quick. So anyway, Revelation. So I made the comment, just thinking out loud, like, well, I don't know, where in Revelation does it say there's going to be bad weather? Well, 100-pound hailstone, the biggest one in the United States ever, 2 pounds. 75-pound, 100-pound hailstones. Damage. Underground houses. Can you say underground houses? Good time to build. Focus on building underground houses. Yeah. A lot of things we need to get done. So my food's going to get cold here. So I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to try to read tonight, hopefully. I've got to get this one uploaded, and I got to delete it. I'm losing everything that I've been recording on this book, and it sucks. It's sad, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what else I can do. I've always been able to save it to an SD card. I can't get it to save directly to the SD card. I'd be fine if that was the case. I can't make that happen. And when I transfer it, move it, or copy it to the SD card, file's corrupted. It's trashed anyway. I got to delete it. So I'm just doing them, uploading them, deleting them. Anybody has any bright ideas, any technical advice, let me know. I'll try consistently to make it the path. I know how to do that. I have ES File Explorer here. No, I can't do it because I'm not on the other thing. But anyway, I know how to do that. So I'm going to try it again, and maybe someday it'll work. So, it should be able to copy directly to the SD card and then upload from there instead of uploading from the hard drive. So anyway, internal. Anyway, I need my Chromebook jersey. See ya. All right. This is Jerry Diamond. If you're listening to this, you are the remnant.